Let's explore how to solve a somewhat complicated equation like this. First, we just want to keep a few things in mind. So with these complex multi-step equations, we usually want to work from the part of the expression furthest from the variable and work inward. And I'll try to explain what I mean by that as we go through it. Of course, like any algebraic operation, we want to use inverse operations to cancel things out and always keep balance in mind. So looking back to our equation, our variables here. So I don't want to divide by 2, which I'll eventually do to get rid of this. I want to sort of work further away. And first I'm going to get rid of this 6 by multiplying both sides by 6. On the left, that's going to cancel and leaves me with simply 2a minus 5. And on the right, I can express that as a fraction, 6 over 1. Then I can do fraction multiplication, which you'll note simplifies nicely. This becomes 2, this becomes 1, and I'm left with 5/10 or 1/2 on the right. I'm sorry, 5/2 on the right. Sorry I misstated that, but on the right I have 5 times 1, which is going to be 5, over 2 times 1, which is 2. Now you may be wondering if we should leave that as 5/2 or make that into a mixed number. And really it's dependent on the situation. So let's look at what we have going on next. Working inward toward the variable, I am now subtracting 5 on the left. So to balance that out, I can add 5, adding 5. On the left, the minus 5 and the plus 5 cancel out nicely. And on the right, we see it probably actually does make sense to convert that into a mixed number. So 5/2 is equal to 2.5. And when I add 2.5 with 5, I get 7.5. Now if I carry down the left, that's going to give me 2 times a is equal to 7.5. Now I'm down to a one-step equation. All I need to do to get the a by itself is to divide by 2. And of course I have to do that to both sides. I'm going to do 7.5 divided by 2. And actually here, while it was easier to, in the previous step, to have converted this into a mixed number, we can see here it probably would be easier if it were an improper fraction. So that's what I meant when I said it's situationally dependent. But still, it's not that hard to divide 7.5 by 2. 7.5 divided by 2 is 3 3/4. Therefore, a is going to be equal to 3 3/4. So we're claiming here that 2 times 3 3/4 minus 5 divided by 6 is going to be equal to 5/12. I'm just going to do a quick check over here. I won't talk you through every single step, but I will show you the steps that it takes. So here it is. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but if you could take a second, I think you can follow the logic. And it does check out. It is equal to 5/12. So we did it right. So just have a look back up here. Remember some of these things to keep track of. Just follow the rules, work from the outside in, and you will be fine. Thank you.